Hello everyone, I am Douglas C. Welch and this is another container garden update for A Gardener's Notebook. Kind of a lazy Sunday afternoon this week, and we're here looking at our radishes and our carrots. There's the radishes and here's the carrots. The radishes are doing tremendously well, and the carrots are, the germination's been a little bit low. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe. I would have thought I put more seeds in there than that, but I'm not really sure. As you can see also, you see the soaker hose is actually running right now. This is one of the first times we've actually been recording when the electronic timer had kicked on, and you can see how it's weeping into the pots. It does a pretty good job of keeping these pots moist and helping. Everything looks a lot happier than it had in the past, so I think we're definitely doing a good job increasing the watering here, both in these containers and in the surrounding bed. Now, one other artifact of getting more water into these containers, and I think this is exactly what I wanted to happen. If you look down here beyond the lettuce plants that have already gone to seed and bolted here, down inside here, I see some new growth happening, and it looks like, actually we can pull this lettuce seed, we can actually knock back into the pot here, see if those will take, pull that plant out. But we see down in there, there are actually now, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seedlings popping up. Now, whether these are simply unsprouted seeds from the first batch of the lettuce, or whether these are seeds that have actually gone back from these plants that I've let go to seed, I don't know. Frankly, I don't really care as long as more lettuce is coming up there. So we'll watch those, and we'll take a careful look and see which ones those are. And maybe we might have some new lettuce starting at just about the right time. Hopefully the temperature will come back down a little bit here, and these new lettuce won't bolt immediately. And here you can see another of our hopefully self-seeding experiments. This is the parsley here, and I can actually see fully developed seeds on top of this piece of parsley here that I'm just simply going to crunch up with my fingers and put right back into the bed here. Now, as more of these come on, I think I got them all off of there, there's a couple more. As all of these come on, there's some more flowers there. I'm gonna maybe see if I can bag those up and collect them in different ways and gather some of that seed to perhaps be planted elsewhere. Now, while this isn't in the containers proper anymore, I did want to show this off. This right here is a runner that came off one of the strawberry plants that was in the container. So I just wanted to show you how it's possible that, if you get something growing really well in a container, like a strawberry or something else that runs, you might actually be able to populate your actual garden beds with these plants. So this is basically an entirely free plant. This was a runner that came off some of the strawberry plants that I bought and put in the containers, and now it's kind of naturalizing itself into this part of our rose bed here. Our jacaranda seedling was looking a little sad, but I'll see here now that it's actually throwing off new growth. I think it's much happier in its larger pot, and that's a good sign. And over here to the right, we can see our lantana cutting is going gangbusters. This pot is a bit of an experiment. I was walking by a neighbor who has a huge amount of red hot poker succulents in their front yard, and I just grabbed a small piece off of one of the leaves. I potted them up in some cactus succulent potting soil here, and we'll see if they take. Right now it's looking okay, none the worse for wear. It'll take it a week or so to show signs of rooting, and if so, we'll have that to put back in the garden as well. Well, that's it for this episode of Container Garden Update. Again, with the high temperatures, things have slowed down a bit in the containers except up front where we've got the extra water going. We need to wait until fall to plant any more lettuce or kale or anything like that. We're also trying to plant some of those in the ground in the raised bed area we set up, so we'll see how they compare with the containers now that they're both getting an adequate amount of water. Thanks again for watching. Always a pleasure to have you in my garden. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do click that like button. It really helps people discover our videos. It helps more than you think sometimes as far as suggested videos at the end of our videos and elsewhere on YouTube. Please send your questions, comments, brickbats, anything you want to send along. You can leave them as comments on the YouTube channel on my website, on the blog post, wherever is most convenient for you. We're also on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and more. You'll find links to all of these on the website, douglasewelch.com. There you'll find links to a gardener's notebook as well as everything else that I do, including my Word, my personal blog, career opportunities, technology IQ, careers in new media, and more. Until next time, keep potting things up and keep cool and keep digging.